Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Grigsby's War in the West. As we're just continuing, well, we're just really looking at our air forces over here, and we're just seeing who needs to be rested and rotated out. Right, reconnaissance planes, obviously, because we've not done any reconnaissance, it doesn't really matter. So I might have those planes rotated out so we can make way for some more fighters. In fact, I think I will do that. Right, so these 3 squadrons over here can be moved. I'll have them moved over here. We can take some planes from over here, I'd imagine. Yes, we have some BF... Obviously, these are reconnaissance. We have some BF-109s. More reconnaissance. Focke-Wulfs. 14 fatigue, however. Righto. BF-109, 0 fatigue. 29 aircraft ready. 7 damaged and 3 in reserve. Right then, so you can be sent over. 2 fatigue. Honestly, that's fine. I think I'm going to have these drop tanks taken off once they arrive. So you can transfer down here to Catania. Okay, let's remove these drop tanks. As a reconnaissance, for God's sakes. Fine, whatever. I'll just make do. Remove the drop tanks. There we go, 404 miles per hour. Good. Then again, your class is a fight... Oh, no. Yes, fighter bomber. I was going to say, it might have been classed as a tactical bomber. Some Focke-Wulf 190s over here. Tactical bombers. Yeah, tactical bombers. Some fighter bombers over here. Only 9 aircraft are ready, however. Okay. Right. Junkers 88. The 4th Italian Air Fleet. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have these planes sent over here to Sardinia. Okay. Right, there we go. Now actually, let's go into that loadout. So they're kind of really random assortment of bombs, actually. Yeah, I love this plane. The fact that it carries 28 50-kilogram bombs, it's just... Yeah, I was like, wow, okay. What's the point? Right. LMA mines. What's an LMA mine, I wonder? Whoopsie. Right then, let's have a look what an LMA mine is. I wonder if it's a sea mine. A parachute mine. So, yes, so, right, yes, so this is a LMA. So basically, they are parachute mines, so basically they would be dropped by parachute. That's a bloody big mine. Blast effects. That's a bloody big mine. Bloody hell. Right. Huh. Should we carry some LMA mines then? I mean, it's a naval mine, so if I could use it on the actual naval missions, that could be quite bloody nice. We might actually pick up some extra kills in the end from that. In fact, let's give them a loadout of mines then. There we go. LMA mines. Okay. So you have air superiority over here, which obviously I do want to maintain that, for obvious reasons. So, Naval Air Patrol. So honestly, I think if we patrol outside of Tunis... I mean, their principal ports are, let's assume Tunis. Tunis is a size 6. Malta is a size 4. There's no air base there. Sorry, naval base. Right. So yes, Tunis is, for all intents and purposes, their main naval base. Obviously, this is where most of their supply is going to come from. So I think we should, in fact, do something about that. Right, so we'll take off that. And I'm going to have a... yes, right. Select target hex. There we go. Obviously, it's going to be hell here, so I think we'd want to patrol further out here. Probably like the Strait of Sicily. Right, change this hex. So we'll have it patrol about here then. Maybe a little bit closer to Tunis, maybe about there. Okay. Nah, about there then. Right, so we'll have this area changed to... That's kind of large. We'll go for it... We'll go for about 3 then. Right, so we'd probably see interception over here. So we'll change this back to here then. Yeah, there we go. That seems quite nice. And if we made this size 4... A little bit of interception over there. So we'll go back down to size 3. There we go. Right. Groups assigned. Yes, the Junkers 88. Okay, done. Confirm. Confirm air directive. Right then, that's good then. So we can start mining this area here. This could be quite handy. I mean, let's take a look at this. I mean, they have their ports over here, which were my ports. Syracuse. Aye. And I've saw a port here. So, they've got to go from Tunis. And they've got to come out this way. I mean, obviously they can go around. But they're going to go over this way to Trapani. Of course, they're going to have to go around to Palermo. Then from here... Obviously, I have no idea what kind of path they would actually take. But you can see, they've got to come from Tunis. Obviously, they'll come from other ports as well. But in the end, I think this is a nice place to patrol here. So that will be quite nice. In fact, I'm going to get a little screenshot of this. I like taking a little screenshot and like, yeah. It's like, hey, this is, I'm actually doing things. Okay, so just take that off there. Okay, and minimize Bandicam. There we go. Right. Now this core. I'm pretty damn sure I gave you orders, did I not? I could do naval patrol here, but honestly, it's not even worth it. Right. I might have this entire force moved, actually. Then again, we don't really have air bases down here, do we? Or do we? Air transfer. Yes, we do, actually. There's a good couple outside Paris. So that's rather interesting, right? Reconnaissance, ground attack, superiority. That's rather interesting. Little thing there. Okay, it seems I have forgotten to sign out of Steam. I apologise about this. Right, yes. Aye, so it would not be a bad idea. 425 fighters there, a good number of Focke-Wulf 190s. Right. Can I move them by headquarters? Yes. At least I think so. Right. Okay, here we are. Right, so we can see all their planes. Oh, they're quite bloody spread out, aren't they? Can I have them moved to here or something? Right, I've selected an airbase. Right, I think I'd have to do this rather manually. So we'll ignore that for the time being, then. There is a good number of planes in England. I'm not going to question that one. Yeah, good number down here. I guess we'll just run some air superiority then. Probably over Calais or something like that. We'll go over Antwerp. And confirm. Okay, there we go. Right. We'll have a rest on the second day and the sixth day. They will have to stay like that. I need them to be watchful. Okay. Right, that'll have to do then for the time being. Right, how are we doing in the east? 3,174 is our combat value. Soviet potential then is actually dropping rapidly here. It may be time to release some more panzer divisions for action. Possibly. But if I stick to my guns and I keep them being retrofitted, or basically refitted, brought back up to standards basically, then, right, so see now it's changed, okay. Right, there's a lot of understrength infantry divisions here. So I'll release some panzers. Okay, the 7th and the 8th can go out. I don't think I had the 7th selected, actually I forgot which one it was now. But anyway, okay. Aye, we're gonna have to release quite a lot here, aren't we? There we go. That might buy me some room to get some more infantry divisions. Okay, we'll grab all these divisions and I'll see what I have to release to get everything back in order. That's looking okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Heavy Jagdpanzer. I'll release that. Stugs can go back. Yeah. So it seems security divisions are quite important then. Righto. Okay, these howitzers. Okay. Now that ought to a decent strength. 14,500 men's pretty nice. 10,000. 4,000. Okay. Ooh, they could do with being taken off the front line there. Okay. These men as well. 8,000 men. 7,000 men. So you can see here by the colours, I mean, like, red is under strength, Yellow is pretty much damaged, I suppose you could say. White is perfectly fine, or basically combat ready, I suppose you could say. And obviously purple is what's been refitted. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of infantry divisions that need some loving. How are these Jaegers? These Jaegers are actually okay. So I'll release more Jaegers. And I really do need to see about these divisions. If I can bring the divisions up to scratch, that's good. Right, actually the Panzers, they're okay. They could benefit from some... actually, no, they're okay for the time being. I mean, the fact is, obviously, for us to get 6,496, my god, I have no idea how I'd be able to pull that one off. I think we just frankly need more men in the East. So that's something to take into account here. Right. I mean, we have 3,538,000 men on the eastern line at the moment. Okay, that Panzer Battalion. It's actually pretty decent. You're okay. Heavy Panzers, yep, you still need some loving. I'll give these heavy Panzers some loving as well. Norway Panzer Brigade. He's okay for the time being. Right, the 7th and the 8th. The 7th is actually not too bad. The 2nd Panzer Division needs some loving. Yeah, the 3rd could do with some loving too. Right, 3,270. Let's find some infantry divisions that are in need of some R&R. 6,000 there, that's pretty low. Is anybody lower than 6,500? 6,100. 4,000, bloody hell. 4,465. That is just unacceptable. That's the 10,000 one. There we go, there's the 4,000. 3,259. Okay. $3,249 then, there we go. Technically correct, the best form of correct. So we're having a few divisions here basically sent for refit and, well, replenishment really. A few of the Panzer divisions are being worked on, so that's fine. The Soviets' potential has gone down quite a lot here. Front line. How many do we need for the front line? Okay. 211 are required for the front line. Now, obviously, this is going to get quite difficult once the Soviet potential... Basically, once the Soviets start gaining more and more men. Obviously, we're going to have to basically be like, well... Divisions need to go for refit, but if they go for refit, we won't have enough men for the front line, so then we're going to start seeing losses, and yeah... So if we can stay on top of this now and keep on top of it as much as possible, and, yeah, babysit it, I think we'll have a much better time. Okay, so we'll set these doctrines to creation then. Well, set them to our headquarters, there we go, and we shall execute said doctrine. Now, wouldn't it be lovely if we ended up sinking something really vital? That'd be great. Okay. A few operational losses there, but that's not entirely terrible. I mean, it's somewhat to be expected, so that was a fairly bloodless turn. 68 aircraft were damaged, however. The Allies did lose some planes too. Right then, so once again in the ground phase here. Right, yes, this Hermann Goering division's really started to gain that strength back, which is something I'm very proud of. This Panzer Grenadier division's in some serious need of loving. In fact, can I assign any support units? No. Okay. Yeah, these divisions getting up to strength as well. So all of that is due to the fact that we have well, we have these guys selected as high priority. I do know that we're using a lot of freight over here. Was that 25,000 freight? Something like that. Right, let's see. Supply priority. So all these troops are basically on full priority. Who serves under you? Okay. We'll have your priority boosted then. There we go. Ah, some howitzers. Don't mind if I do. Support. None. And none here. Right, Italian High Command. Army Group C will be your High Command from now, Sunshine. Right, there we go. Of course, his priority is maximum. And... Aye. This Panzer Grenadier Division's taken some time. Yeah, I suppose it will take some time due to the fact they obviously need to get those armoured vehicles there. Okay, this is getting there. So far, so good. We don't have any signs of an allied invasion. In all honesty, I have no idea what I'd have to look for when it comes to like an allied invasion. But the thing is, they're moving all their troops over here. So they still have commitments to Sicily. And this is what I wanted. I wanted them to stay committed to Sicily. I have that infantry division, don't I? Yes, there we go. I mean, it's only got 2 combat strength at the moment, but I'll have it assigned to... where could I have it assigned to? I do know that we have some administrative points, that's quite nice. You can see all the supplies have been sent down here. Oh, that's rather interesting. So they're receiving supplies from Genoa. Fantastic. Yes, you can really see that our rail lines are being worked hard here. As we're trying to get all these supplies down to the islands. Trying to get everything we need. All the men, all the equipment being transported down here. All the planes, all that fuel, everything. So that's rather impressive. Ah, even in France. A big effort by the looks. Big effort. Okay. I mean, it's turn 8 and we've only... I mean, we've not lost Sicily completely. We still hold 2 ports on Sicily, Catania and Messina. 2 airfields on the actual island itself, which makes a big difference. And obviously the fact is, we're digging in. Well, the Allies are going to have to try and dig us out, and good luck to them on that one. Not going to make it easy for them. Right. So, level 3 fortification over here, level 2, level 1, 0 still, 2. Right, John refit, I want you on actual ready. Okay. A full Volkskamjäger division over here is pretty bloody impressive. I mean, it literally is all Volkskamjägers over there, so very impressive. This Panzer Grenadier division is probably the most beautiful thing I've seen for a long time. It's almost in full fighting condition, which is absolutely fantastic. And we do have some tigers here. Lovely! I love seeing tigers. It's a sign of a good functioning logistics system, especially a production system, for how bloody expensive these vehicles are. Right. Where are they being produced? What about my Focke-Wulfs? I want to find out about my Focke-Wulfs. Right, the X6 variant. Quite a few factories there. The BF-109G6 really doesn't have that many factories at the moment. The Yonkers. Right, 3 factories there. What I'm looking for here is damage to any factories. Then I can put them on priority repair. And get that sorted. Donia. Yeah, we have lost quite a few planes there. Good number of Yonkers. Right, I'm looking for damage here. U-boat factories, vehicle factories is something I really need to take a look at. Right, Cologne is being repaired on... okay, now. Okay. Manpower. Essen. Actually. Right, this airbase is being expanded. I have no idea how long it'll actually take. I imagine quite a long time. This airbase. Yes, actually. Hello. Right, so if that could get to a size 3 airbase, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I'd love that. Right. You have some AA. That's good enough. So I'm going to have you park on top of that airbase there. Then at least you'll provide a little bit more AA protection for that actual airbase. Lovely. So in all honesty, we don't have the capabilities to... Well, I mean, I suppose we could try a counterattack, but it would not work. We just don't have that power. And frankly, I'm more interested in digging in and holding the line for the time being. What should we christen this line? The Messina line? The Catania line? I think the Catania line would be much better. So we need to dig in. We need to keep on shooting down these allied planes, drain them of pilots. That would be great. Can I find out... I'd like to find out how many actual pilots... Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to know. Actually, let's check on reinforcement then. So, arrived this turn, so we had security... a couple regiments, some SS gun battalions. Actually, 170mm field gun. I'm fairly interested in that. Okay, you over here then. Ah, you're going to be like attachment, aren't you? That's a lot of men. Okay. Yeah, I really would love to send these men over to the east if I could. A security regiment, sorry. Ooh. You're attached over here then, are you? What was his name now? Was it that one? Right, the 57th. Okay. Righto. 19th Army. Corps. Some infantry battalions. Right, Panzer Corps. Heavy Panzer Battalion. Some fortress construction battalions. That should be rather interesting to see used. Okay. That's going to be fairly interesting. Quite a lot of militia and infantry battalions there. I'm not entirely pleased about how many units we're gaining in the west. I'd rather have units in the east. But oh well, I'll make up for this. Hopefully with a victory. So yes, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. And if you have, do let me know down in the comments. And if you have any information, any advice, then feel free to let me know. Until next time, thank you for watching once more, and goodbye for now. Have a great day, whatever you are, whatever you're doing.